Okay, so right now I have Kitbash 3D Victorian set open. This has the textures on them, but in the Kitbash 3D files, they are basically Maya shaders, Maya materials. So what I would want to do is I want to convert these to Redshift, but what I don't want to do is have to go in and individually create a Redshift material and change it. So there's this great Maya to Redshift mel, and what I'll show you here is how to bring that in to your scene file. So what it will do is you select a regular Maya shader, and then it'll transfer it to a Redshift material. So you want to go down to the script editor, and then in the mel tab, let's clear out what we've got, and then it's as easy as File, Open Script. Navigate to where you've saved this mel script at. For me, I've placed it into the Documents Maya 2018 plugin, and you literally just open it. So now you can see here's the Maya to Redshift mel, and what it does is it goes through standard Maya shaders and will swap out the fields with the appropriate Redshift files. So what you want to do is, we're going to use this a lot. If you go to the Redshift tab, what you can do now is we can import it into it. So File, Save Script to Shelf, name the file, so Maya to Redshift, and you click OK. Now it pops up in the Redshift tab, and we're good to go. And to keep it here for any other session, just go into your Shelf tab, Save All Shelves, and now that Maya to Redshift mel is saved to our shelf, which makes it really nice. So now we can just automate through. So right now I've got the cloth red selected. You can see there's a diffuse material and a bump map assigned to that shader. And basically what we do is select the shader, then go to the mel script, click it, and here you can see a Redshift material or shader has been made, and it corresponds the name of the shader that we're taking it from. So cloth red, Redshift cloth red. Really super handy. Now go back to the original. You can right click to select the objects that were already assigned to that shader. Now right click assign materials to the new shader. And to proof it, go back to the Redshift material, right click, and drag to the right to select the objects that are assigned to the shader. And that way you can easily see as everything goes across as you go from one shader to the next, that you make sure that it's been converted, it has all the files that you want, and that all the geo that was assigned to the original Maya file is converted. So it's very easy to check. So you want to right click and hold, drag up to assign the materials to your new Redshift. Right click, hold, and then drag to the right to select objects with material. And here you can see everything is assigned properly. Now you just want to go through all the rest of the shaders and keep repeating the same process. Now, something that I've noticed with this conversion tool, if we select one of the elements that we have, you can see we have a bump, a rough, and a diffuse. But with the conversion, I've noticed that the roughness for some reason is not converting over. So, it is really good to double check everything that you're doing with this tool to make sure. Now, here we go. We just converted the sidewalk to the Redshift material. Now, if I just examine the material, you can see here the shader does not have the roughness applied. So that's not horrible. What we can do is we can go into our Redshift material and just manually add the roughness, go and find the corresponding texture map and then just assign it. So we're still getting a lot of bang for our buck with this mel conversion tool. It just might take a little bit of hand holding on a shader depending on what's applied to it to make sure that everything transfers from the original Maya shader to the new Redshift material. But it is helping to automate the process considerably. So we just want to verify that we've done all the textures from Maya, converted them to Redshift, saved the new Maya file to say that it's been Redshift converted. And here you can see it looks like everything's pretty good, converted over to Redshift. Now here's just a test render that I did, and from afar, from what we can tell, everything has a shader assigned to it, so it looks like we're good to go.